Hello, my name is Matthias Cavodi. I'd like to welcome guys to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the Sam Alexander Nova. He's the second big Nova after the classic one, Richard Rider. He makes his first appearance after the death of Rich Rider in the Thanos Imperative. Obviously, he didn't die. He does come back. I remember seeing this new Nova for the first time at the beginning of the Avengers versus X-Men crossover. So he sort of sparked my interest. Finally, he got his own series. Today we're going to cover the first 6 issues of that series, written by Jeph Loeb, I think, yes, and art by Ed McGuiness. So basically with that creative team, you can't go wrong. You're going to at least have a pretty interesting story. First here, we had like this part of an anthology issue where this new Nova has to deal with a classic Nova villain. I think his name is Diamond Head or something like that. And Sam Alexander easily disposes of this guy. So we get into the first 6 issues, the origins of this new Nova. And like at first I was sort of intrigued with this series, but stories that revolve around younger kid characters, as I've grown older, just don't call my attention. And because these type of stories have certain types of tropes and stuff like that, and always go in the same direction, or you see them repeat time and time again. And at least for me, it just doesn't call my attention. It's not a bad story, these first 6 issues. I was very intrigued because we start with this whole situation with the father of Sam. He's part of this elite group of dark Novas or black Novas. Here I have a translation issue because this is in Spanish. It seems like they're like the Black Ops group of the Novas. Something goes wrong on a mission. It's not clear if Sam's dad botches the mission and betrays his teammates, or the members on his team called Titus is the one that botches the mission and betrays everyone and screws everyone over. So, because the beginning of the story, which this part I did like, is Sam has his dad. His dad has issues. He seems to be a dude that's sort of down on his luck. They live in this small town in the American Southwest. Sam obviously has to deal with bullies and college and kids and adolescent stuff. There's a lot of that at least for me, just doesn't call my attention. So it's sort of a mystery. What's the deal with his dad? Like everything, he starts talking about space adventures, stuff like that. Everyone thinks he's just crazy. But what happens is his father does go missing. No one knows what happens. Sam hits his head, and he's visited by Rocket Raccoon and Gamora, who tell him about his heritage. And they have, obviously, his Nova helmet. That was something that was around in Sam's garage. So they tell him about his legacy and his father and his responsibility, and he's going to have to become a Nova because he has to save the universe, so on and so forth. And Ed McGuinness' art, spot on. Also, the coloring is really good. I'm not sure who's the colorist to this. Marte Garcia and Edgardo Delgado, also killer job. Inker too. I never mentioned inkers. Dexter Vines, killer job too. So we have a character, classic part of these origin stories, a character learning how to use his powers. This particular Nova sort of establishes a relationship with the Watcher. This is actually going to be something important in the original Sin story, but the thing is, the Watcher warns Nova that the Chitauri, there's like this alien invasion. And actually, this is going to be the first time I think we see the Chitauri in the main Marvel universe. They were a thing in the Ultimate Universe, but now, and also in the MCU, but this is like the first time we see the Chitauri coming to Earth. They're after something obviously related to Sam's dad. And so Rocket and Gamora start training this new Nova. This, obviously, Sam is insanely powerful. He gives the Chitauri a run for the money. But the thing is, he gets captured by Titus, who used to be part of his father's Black Ops team. What Titus also reveals is that on that botched mission, one of the things that they found was the ultimate nullifier. So what happens? Obviously, Nova is able to escape. He dupes Titus. He escapes with the ultimate nullifier. The stupid kid takes the ultimate nullifier to his house. Obviously, Titus is not far behind. And here's just one part where the story sort of just, I didn't like it and it ruined everything for me. It's very common in these stories that revolve around kids. I guess it's the demographic they're going for. Titus, a very seasoned warrior, gets duped by a kid and his skateboard. He uses his skateboard to knock out the Nova helmet out of his hand. And it's so stupid. Like Titus, in this whole story, this guy is insanely well trained and he gets fooled time and time again by a kid. Just sort of broke my suspension of disbelief of a talking tiger with a cannon arm. But it's just for me, it doesn't work for me that this kid is going to be able to pull a fast one on a seasoned warrior like this dude. But he uses the ultimate nullifier, something I actually, in all my years reading comic books, I never saw happen. He drops the whole Chitauri fleet and Titus into a colossal black hole. Rock era, like, I'm thinking, like, what the hell did you just do? So he and Nova, Sam Alexander takes the ultimate nullifier to the Watcher, to its rightful place. We discover that his dad is actually imprisoned on a slave planet. And after reading this, I just didn't feel the need, or I wasn't interested in just keep on reading the story. And actually this beautiful hardcover compilation issue, I'm sadly going to trade it away. I don't think it's bad, it's just it doesn't work for me. So see you guys next time. Bye.